son of a bitch. I figured it out. Can't believe I missed that one. When I first gave it that ride to Tomahawk, it ran fine and dandy all the way there, but on the way back I said, okay, now it's got 1,000 miles. Let's see what she's got. So I floored it. Got up to 80, 85 miles an hour, and then she died. I mean, she didn't chuckle out and die or overheat or nothing. It just smoothly just quit running. Smoothly. I mean, just whisper off. It whispered off. And I was like freaking out, like, oh my God, I just blew up the fucking engine. And then I'm thinking, okay, I just put it in neutral. Why cars are starting to fly past me and shit, because, you know, on that fucking 151, everybody fucking flies, you know. And if you're doing under 70, they're going to be fucking passing you, you know. So then I put it in neutral, and I went to turn the key, and it went, I thought that's it, the motor seized up. Oh my fucking God. So then I'm thinking, okay, when it died, I was hitting the gas pedal, you know, see if the motor was dead or not. You know, boom, boom, put it in neutral, boom, boom, you know. And I was hitting it. It wasn't doing that, so what I did was I flooded it out. Like, oh yeah, I probably flooded it out. I'm doing this all in a split second. All this shit's running through my head in a split second. So then I turned it off while it was doing neutral. I was coasting down to about 45, 35 miles an hour. I'm going over to the side of the road thinking, oh shit, cop's gonna come. Oh fuck, it's all over now. And then I'm thinking, okay, maybe I flooded it out. Maybe I'll try it again, turn it back on, and hit the start, and then floor it. And I went, then I put it in drive, and then I dropped it down to 55, you know, put on cruise control, and let it go by itself at 55. So everybody's flying past me, or whatever, fuck it. When I got to Westfield, I pulled over at McDonald's, let it cool off, you know, because it was running like shit, and had no power, nothing. And that's when it's all started. That's when you put the new motor in, you know. So when I got done eating my dinner at McDonald's, whatever, I went out, popped up the hood. First thing I did was look at the reservoir bottle. It was empty. Second thing I did was take off the radio cap. Empty. I'm like, ah, fuck. I went in the fucking trunk. Had a half a gallon of antifreeze. So I dumped that in there. That didn't do shit. So I went to the McDonald's, and then I filled up my thing with water, you know. And then I dumped that in there. So took another half gallon with water, so that went in the radiator, filled up the radiator, and it's always like a gallon more. And then I put the other half of a gallon in the reservoir bottle, and then I stirred it up and ran fine. And then I drove it home. But getting past Portishead, it was starting to flutter out again, you know. I told Bill all about this, you know, and so that's when the problems began to start. So I'm just wondering, how many times have I drove it low on antifreeze, not thinking. But like I said, that's maybe when the clutch pan went out. You know, I don't know. But Bill was telling me I gotta quit beating on it and driving it low. I says, I never had it long enough to fucking beat on it. It's always been in the shop. It's always something else. First it's the wires, and now it's the fucking, you know, the fan clutch, and now the antifreeze. It's always empty. So I made a video. You guys will be seeing the video pretty soon. And the top reservoir bottle, the cap, the seal was bad. So yeah, I got that on video now, on YouTube now. It's going on right now. And a little cork gasket seal, whatever, I don't know, but yeah, that was kind of crumbled up, and I peeled it out what was left of it. But so I'm gonna just have Bill reflush the antifreeze, put a 3/4 antifreeze and a 1/4 water. Turn that fucking timing down. But I don't know, why should he be fucking with that timing when he's got a timing light? If it's done with a timing light, he shouldn't have to touch that fucking timing. So what I'm thinking, like whenever I go to Beaver Dam or Madison, whatever, whenever I go through a drive-through or a stoplight or whatever, whenever I hit the brakes and that, slow right down, it chuckles. It's doing the same thing, chuckling. Kind of like with the spark plug wires that were getting shorted out. So I don't know what the fuck it is, but I believe it's a bad seal. That shit's going right into the fucking solenoid and fucking burning it up. I've been looking through the mirror this time, the rearview mirror, to see if any white smoke was coming out the tailpipe. Like I said, it runs fine. Starts up fine, runs fine, great. But I even said to Bill, why is it shaking like that? Why is it getting hot? It's getting hot and it's shaking. Something's not right. And when I was looking at the pulleys, they were fucking going like this. You'll see it on the video. I don't remember ever doing that before. I don't remember ever seeing the pulleys fucking rattling and shaking like that. But when you turn up the idle, when you give her gas, like when it first started on choke idle, smooth as fucking silk. But once you kick her down, it's got to be a bad seal. And it probably happened coming back from Tomahawk. Overheated and blew out a seal. That's it. Because that's when it started to be low on antifreeze. Done deal. That's it. YouTube, Carl, subscribe. Seals. Gotta be the seals. Where's the antifreeze going? Where did it go from the beginning? And like I said, the top seal of the reservoir bottle, that cap, that was only because I overfilled it. Yeah, overfilled the reservoir bottle, so when it goes empty, you can suck it back in, whatever. I don't know. But I believe it's the seals. Needs a new seal. Gasket seal. A new fucking, what do you call that? That's how it was all started. Oil was getting into the antifreeze. It ain't the time. It ain't the clutch, man. It was the goddamn wires that were melted to the manifold. You look at the manifold, you see the rubber just completely melted right on there, white. Shortened itself out. It burnt itself out on the manifold. That's it. You got overheated, blow the seal. That's it. So you call that to what? What do you call that? Head gasket. Needs a new head gasket before it goes completely. Before all that shit goes into the oil. And then we really will have fucking problems. And that's what I told this. I explained this to Pete. I explained this to Bill Warren from the beginning. When Pete checked it out, he said that he was going to do an antifreeze for us when it started. And he came back and he told me that I have an oil leak into the antifreeze. He said he did a test on it, and there was oil seeping into the antifreeze, and it needs a new seal. He says, if I don't have this replaced, it's going to create more fucking problems in the future. 6 months later, blow out the head gasket. That's it. So, yeah. Bill, you can go ahead and do another antifreeze flush and turn down the timing, and we'll go from there. But if it goes empty again, the antifreeze, and it's still rattling, it's the goddamn seals. Yeah. What is that? Head gasket. YouTube, Carcass, subscribe. See you later. Love you.